Well, hey everyone, and welcome to Irkutsk Oblast in the deep eastern Siberia. To be more precise, we're going to check out the city of Bratsk. Why? Well, I was strolling around the city of Bratsk in the afternoon and I found a lot of shenanigans on the road. Which maybe has to do that, it's quite provincial, seemingly poor, and Russia. There's just a lot of strange stuff to see. And I wanna not withhold any of that from you. So the city of Bratsk, I believe, has around 200-something thousand people, and it's strangely divided into different parts. Here where it says Bratsk, I guess that's one. Here is another. But I want to go down here, where is still Bratsk, as we can see, based on Bratsk Art, Theater and Concert Center. And this area in particular, these prefab housings here have caught my attention. And I want to start with the weirdest of it all. Jump right in, or look how the map is changing here. And show you some rather funny, unusual side to begin with as we start strolling around Bratsk. So this is kind of the scenery that you have to keep up with for this video. I don't know why I like these, rundown places so much recently. Maybe there's something wrong with my self-esteem. But yeah, this is where Bratskians live. In a way you could say cute. In a way you could also say, I'm not sure. With this view from the window, well, view, yes, but what are you looking at? Yeah, seemingly quiet here so far. I know that's what I was thinking earlier. And as you stroll down here, you see a man repairing a car. No biggie. Being on his toes, that's normal. A small little frukti, I guess, shop. That's totally normal. But then you see this. This dude is standing here by the garbage. Initially I thought he was looking for bottles or metal. But I think he has just brought the garbage outside, and he chose to do so in a rather tropic and exotic garment. Yes, quite unusual if you just picture this frame here right now. Tell me you're in Russia without telling me you are in Russia. Quite a man that has nothing to hide. And that looks very unusual, because on the other side, look at this man, bald. This man on the other side wears white leather shoes, blue jeans, some kind of polo shirt and sunglasses. The Russian working class man has leisure time kind of uniform. And he is looking at us, but he will be also looking at our friend Oleg here. Well, and this caught really my attention. I thought, well, if Google Street View captures something like this randomly, maybe we are really onto something here. And the more I strolled around, I saw more and more, just funny shenanigans, really. To show you another one of it, we have to go here. Well, seemingly not so nice intersection. Everyone lives in the same kind of house, that's fair. And then I saw this, and I thought, well, my city doesn't have this. What in the world is this antenna here? Are we preparing for war here? In front of your residential house? Is it even residential? Maybe it's some kind of military. But yeah, not something you would see at every street corner. Maybe some Cold War relict in Siberia, in Bratsk here. For whatever reason you would need that. You're in the absolute middle of nowhere. But yeah, quite a sight. That's all I can say. And then the other thing I found, before I will start to more or less randomly stroll around, was this monster here. An absolutely enormous inflatable slide in front of a rather decent Soviet theater. Somewhat dirty and obnoxious, but not bad per se. Now has this babushka actually made it across the road? We will never know. But yeah, quite a blob in the landscape. That's all I can say. So I think now let's just have a look around and see, keep our eyes open, because I feel like here in good old Bratsk we might find one or two things more, like this beautiful Lenin standing here on this 100 megatons of concrete. Nice urban revitalization project square, where maybe back in the days a fountain was, not anymore. Now, here in the very city center of Bratsk, should we go down Ulica Sovietskaya? Promising, I would say. Nice little tweety here. And yeah, people are dressing like in Soviet times. However, the footage is, in all fairness, 11 and a half years old, so let's not be too harsh with Bratsk. And anyway, I'm kind of enjoying it. At least there's something happening here. It's not your average polished Western city. Yeah, local politician. Definitely larger than life size. And yeah, it's just an interesting area. Here we have been. Let's go straight ahead and leave the very busy city center and hope to find some more, weird sights, if we can. A very dirty car. Nothing wrong with that, I would say. Car cleaning is one of Russia's man's favorite pastimes, so in order to clean it, you gotta make it dirty, right? It's always with these kind of Siberian cities that have cold winters. It's always a mix of complete wasteland and just weed and poorly cut grass. Housing where everyone built their own balcony glass around their balconies, which, is a common practice in the former Soviet Union. And yeah, people that dress somewhat decent, but then also just all sorts of weird stuff about, like, what in the world is this? We have no idea. And never will we have. And I think when you live in Bratsk, I guess you get used to it. Some kind of kiosk. It kind of looks like a tram. Let's take down this road here. Someone should really cut the grass here, to be honest. Can't see anything. A pharmacy, a local gopnik, buying some much needed painkillers. You can buy kvass here, some bread-based drink. And if you don't want to go to the pharmacy and want to rely on some natural healing, you can buy all fruits and vegetables from these little blokes here, which is kind of cute. They're probably even grown in some garden nearby, which is nice. My neighbors are singing, I don't know if you hear that, but it shall just accompany our trip rather smoothly. Here the outskirts again. It's really a district that lies here like an island. You can go in every direction and you will always reach a boundary. Here a stylish young man, maybe on a way to a date. Adidas shoes, yeah, I mean he wouldn't change for her, would he? He would still keep true to himself. Oh, look at the size of this watch though. Pretty cool, I have to say. Yeah, just really some characters here. I don't know, Mosaika. Not sure what that is. Yeah, interesting car. And the driver also seems to wear something just as colorful. So let's enjoy more. I think it really helps to take your mind off of the busy day, like this worker here had. It's really like a video game, you know, everyone has such a precise role, like everyone is so recognizable, you know, not these stupid nondescript Westerners here. Two prototypes of the Russian man. Truly admirable, I have to say. What kind of gathering is going on here? Nothing, but it seems to be a bit busier down here. And I think we should see what everyone is going to, where everyone is heading off. The whole family, the boy in the tracksuits, the man, something between a suit and a tracksuit, and the woman with some decent clothes. I once heard the Russian man doesn't cream his face. And the more I'm spending time here in Bratsk, the more I believe it. Not that I could tell from these pictures. I'm just trying to illustrate this video of Bratsk with some random things I'm throwing in. Here this car has been driving since 1956, back and forth on this road. Here's some teenagers, maybe fighting. What else can you do here in good old Bratsk? Yes, the pretty youth. Nice bus. Yeah, isn't it really interesting of a place? I think in a way it is. I am having the time of my life here in Bratsk. There's just so much to see. Everyone is out of a movie. Look at these dudes hanging around the Lada here. I mean, it looks like a movie shoot, but it isn't. There are 100 other youth groups with 100 other Ladas, Zhigulis hanging around here. Alright, we encounter our first roundabout. Let's go here for now. Let's see what we find here other than a wet road. A wettened road. I will make this turn here. And if I didn't find anything other that really caught my attention, I will leave it there as my introduction to a smaller part of Bratsk. Nice bus. Nice yellow jacket. Let's go here. The sunlight this actually looks quite beautiful, you know. And there's definitely no shortage of concrete, which is calming. But definitely I wasn't worried at all when I decided to go to Siberia. And as far as Siberian towns go, or towns east of Moscow, this is not as wild as it gets. Wow. Another inflatable. A tiger and a, I don't know, frog. Everything looks strange, but normal. Everything looks like made in an old computer game that is supposed to resemble reality. Looks like an open world kind of game. Bus stop. You have millions of ladies in their 60s and 70s in dresses walking around here. I wonder where they're all coming from. But I guess they're just really outgoing and like to hang around. Let's take this beautiful road here. Maybe it will get us to something more exciting. Motorbikes. What would be really exciting to find would be a liquor store. I'm sure that around a liquor store, this is a supermarket, we could find something. Like this young cool man drinking the Coca-Cola here. And some peace sort of thing. And the red Shiguli once again. Let me have a look for a liquor store. There are quite a few. Pivazik and Pivnoy are promising establishments. Probierka, Pivazik, Pivnoy, Pivo Ray, they all have the same names. That's surprising. Or not. Wow. Yeah, there should be something just here. Maybe I can get a refreshment. Wow. This guy somehow looks rough. Or roughened up, if that's a word. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, what a place. What a place it is. Such kind of liquor store I wanted, even though there isn't one. It's just somehow, oh, there's another cover. So maybe it wasn't so unusual after all. We might leave it here for this in Bratsk and enjoy this beautiful turquoise suit, jacket and pants with the beautiful housing in the background and the beautiful walkway that leads there. Thank you very much for watching and bye bye.